he knew that if the game stayed close, he would be able to win it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So let's talk about Georgia and Georgia Tech. Did you see
Oh,
that?
Man, Georgia, who they say they are.
I had one
who they say
eye
they
open
are.
watching that game, man.
Georgia, who they say they are, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they can't.
Did you see?
Okay, because the reason why I say that, they wasn't even in the game in the second or third. But they weren't even in the game. They came back. They beat them dudes.
But guess
Any
what?
given Sunday,
No.
you have a good
No,
game.
they came
Georgia
back.
Tech has had a good game.
Against the top teams right now going in the playoffs, ain't no coming back, bro.
I know, but
No.
for,
You see what I'm saying? So I
for
can't
Georgia
say
to
they
come
got-
back,
Georgia
by
got
being
lucky.
down so many
Guess
points
what?
or whatever, you can call it lucky, but they came back.
Yeah,
and
they
won
got
the
lucky
game. It took
because
5-6 overtimes,
Georgia
but-
Tech had the opportunity to win that game.
But Georgia didn't even
And
really
the guy
play good, their
shanked it
best
on the-
football that
on the
night
field
either.
goal.
They didn't play good football that night.
It's a rivalry game. Georgia against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, exactly.
Georgia should have never been in that situation anyway.
Thank you.
No.
There you go.
There it is,
I
right there.
would agree
Thank
with
you.
that. I agree with that.
Thank you.
No, but
saying
they
the fact
definitely
won,
got lucky.
You can experience a bad game any moment in time. It's football, man.
Yeah.
You know, so they didn't play their best or what I seen Georgia at their best or whatever. They weren't at their best that night or whatever. Georgia Tech was a better team. But for them to come back,
But you know what the thing is? The thing
Hey,
is,
man, the thing is, at this point of the season, you can't come out and not play your best.
Right.
You done had all season to not play your best.
And the
Well, what
thing
happened
is,
to Ohio State then?
that
They
is
play their
over
best?
right there. Hey, they got their butts whooped.
Okay, but
And Georgia Tech almost
well,
whooped
they only lost
Georgia.
about 3
that field goal
butt
kicker
whooping.
for
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah,
Tech
they lost by
supposed to be
three.
one of the
here.
best in the country.
But for a team to beat a high caliber team, it's awesome. You know,
Yeah,
consider-
definitely.
But any team can just be hot, man. Georgia Tech they didn't do nothing wrong at that game. Or whatever.
Yes,
they
they
played a
did.
great game.
They let 'em-
Or whatever.
Yes, they did. They let 'em off
They're
the hook.
allowed-
They let 'em off the hook. They let 'em off the hook.
I don't think they let them off. I just think that
They let 'em off
I
the
just
hook.
think that Georgia
That
found their
kicker
rhythm.
was
And
supposed
towards
to
the
be
end
one
of
of
the
the
game,
best
Georgia found
kickers
their
in the
rhythm.
country.
Them guys played good. They found their rhythm late in the quarters. They found their rhythm. They
No,
came
I'm
forced
talking
to-
about.
they forced
I'm
to
talking
come back.
about.
They
in
just didn't come. They
overtime
forced
number
to come
8.
back.
That kicker's supposed to be one of the best kickers in the
And he
country.
missed the field. That would have been game time.
And-
Yeah.
So he let him
Yeah.
off the hook.
Choke.
So
Yeah, but you know what? You
yeah.
never know in those situations, man. You know, a person be feeling like, the game is on. The game is all on you, man. I know you're supposed to overcome that, but
Pressure busts
that's a
fight.
pressure. It's a pressure,
Yep.
pressure,
Sure
man.
does.
Hey, man, you done had that pressure on you since high school.
Exactly.
Since grade school.
So you should know how to
you
deal
should be
with
able
it,
to deal with
facilitate
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Speaking of
you know,
But it was-
you got
but it
all-
was amazing what
you
Georgia
got all
did
these
as far as
people out
comeback.
there screaming and yelling,
Yelling,
and,
throwing,
your
yeah.
blood pressure flowing. You like,
Yeah,
oh my
hyped
goodness,
up.
if I miss this shot, I
Right.
got one job to do,
Yeah.
and that's put this ball through the upright.
Right.
And if I don't do it,
Yeah. In
that's
most cases, he
fine.
would have nailed that.
Right.
In most cases, but this is a game he knew the magnitude of the game or whatever, how important it was.
Yeah.
And he missed it,
That's a
man.
whole lot of pressure, man.
So let's talk the Colorado game. I'm not a real big Deion fan.
Me either.
Because
Me
I
either.
went
What?
to Southern
Me either.
University,
Oh, that's why.
and
Okay.
he was coaching Jackson State, talking all that
Okay.
smack. And we did beat them one year before he
One
got
year.
all those things. Well, we all on Jackson State. We had beat him like 10 years in a row. And he was one of those L's when Southern University beat him.
Yeah.
But that's probably why he left and went to Colorado. Because Southern was about to dominate
No,
him again.
didn't they win the SWAC the year before the year he left?
They went undefeated.
They won the SWAC.
Yeah. Well,
won
Southern
the
is playing
SWAC.
Jackson State for the SWAC championship next week. And watch what the Southern University does to Jackson State. So, but I was going to
There's a whole lot of ice
Got your eggs
cream in
before they
here.
had some.
Jackson State been playing.
There's a whole lot of ice
Jackson
cream in
State
here.
been playing good.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of ice
They've
cream
been
in here. I'm
playing
just
good.
saying.
Jackson State,
What
they've
day
been
is that
playing.
on? So we can tune
It's
in.
this Saturday,
This Saturday.
December
I'm
6th.
It's
sure
a whole
I'm
lot of
watching.
ice cream
So-
up in here.
but
I'm
I
just
bumped
saying.
that up to say
They might
that-
not beat
just
them, dog.
saying.
They might not beat
I
them.
bumped that up to say that Colorado has actually looked pretty good. And I have to admit it that Hunter should probably win the Heisman
He should.
Trophy. And I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
should have been one of the best defensive backs on that the Buckner
Absolutely.
Award, whatever they
Yeah.
call that award.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he wasn't part of that. This guy plays every down. I mean,
You see how many plays he played?
he plays every down.
He had
defensive offense.
100.
One?
No, it was 119 plays.
Okay.
119 plays. That's
He
a
may
lot
come
of
out
plays
one or
for
two
one
plays
play.
every now and then.
Well, his
Yeah.
girlfriend is pregnant, so he got to get that money anyway.
Yeah.
She got it before
Yeah.
he got out of college.
Right.
Boy.
Right.
Right.
Hey, he was already talking
She
about
know what
Vernon,
she
though,
doing.
so,
Yeah, you said that kind of loud. I know they heard you on the mic.
Oh, my bad.
But to say that, I think Deion is really kind of like Larry Birdish. When
Yeah,
Larry
he's the
Bird
GOAT.
coaches the Pacers, he manages the team. He has good assistants that put the kids in good positions to win the game.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he has
You
a
see
little
what-
bit of input
Yeah,
that's
he's
it.
on the
Deion
game,
Sanders.
but he
why
let his
would-
assistants
The
do their
thing
job.
is, he got
You know, all those naysayers out there, they're talking about, well, what's Travis Hunter's GPA? Did you see what his GPA is?
Travis Hunter's like a 4.0. He's still,
4.0.
he don't party nothing. He
Yeah.
goes to class.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the thing
Yeah,
about it. They
4.0.
want to find anything and
Yeah,
everything.
To
absolutely.
slander this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, Deion wasn't got a staff that the kids respect.
Yep.
They got love for. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And they love them
Absolutely.
kids, and they show them
The
what-
love.
what the love they need, what life skills is.
But,
they,
but
they
Deion's a little
they don't-
arrogant though, because when he
He's
comes
not
in there,
arrogant.
he
He's
says,
not arrogant.
"Oh, y'all out of here," you know, y'all out.
That's not arrogant.
He disrespects the little kids a little bit, man. These are still kids when
Yeah,
these
but
are
he
still
always
18,
No.
19,
Hey, man,
and
guess
20-year-olds,
what?
man.
Guess what? Guess
But
what?
he always been a little arrogant, even when he was playing.
Well, okay,
You
let me
know
ask
that.
Yeah,
He
let me
was
ask you
arrogant
this,
when he
though.
was playing.
Let me ask you: Is it arrogance when
Man, the dude was arrogant, bottom line, man.
You give your child praise and you let them know they're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Is that being arrogant? That's not being arrogant, right?
No, that's been
That's being supportive.
Yeah.
Now, when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, am I supposed to sit here and baby you up? And
Well, this is before he
life-
even came in and evaluated
well, he
the
said it's a
kids.
way you can
No,
do
he
diligence.
came in
He
and
said it's a way
dominated
to
the
do
kid's
diligence
job.
and son.
He came
Yeah,
in-
it's a way he do diligence. It's
Yeah,
a way he
it's
do
a way
it.
to do it.
He
Yeah, it's a
came
way to do
in
it.
And he let them know.
It's a way
You
to do
to
it.
be on this team and to be on that field, you have to compete. And he has said it from the time he stepped over.
Absolutely.
You have to compete. It's not gonna be okay just because you've been here, you made a spot on the team. No.
You know
you
what?
have
Well, we
to
have a
compete.
bad game.
know
And
you're
you have
arrogant.
to, and you have to consider, when they made him coach, a lot of those players left anyway.
Yeah, some of them left.
Well, they
like
left
that.
because he told them to leave before
No,
he
no,
even
no,
get
no,
there.
no. They
He's
left
like,
on
"Get
their
outta
own
here."
volition.
You can't just slander a
They
team
left
because they
on their
had one
own
bad
volition.
game or one bad loss.
It
It's
wasn't
a way
sla-
to go about doing your
Them boys-
diligence,
look
man.
here, man.
Right,
When
right,
he first
right,
got
Jay.
when he
Yeah.
first got there, it wasn't no one bad game. They had nothing but one game.
Okay,
They had a
in
whole
the-
lot of
okay,
bad
in
games.
the beginning or whatever, but still it's a way to orchestrate what you, and facilitate what you want to do, so instead of just making someone feel this.
I'm
look.
sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Forgot y'all.
We talking about as of now, not
we
when
live
they
in,
did
we
it.
live in sensitive times now when you gotta treat little young men like little daughters now. When you gotta sit here.
We're not saying that. We're not saying
They
that.
feelings.
We're not saying
guess
that.
what?
You're the one here
When-
sitting here complaining
I ain't
that-
complaining.
about the flag playing. They shouldn't be doing that and everything.
I didn't say nothing about the
They
flag
should
playing.
I said something about it because
That's what made Ohio State go out was the flag
He
thing.
should
Yeah.
have whooped our butts.
That's what
Don't
caused
come
the
back.
fight.
You
That
shouldn't have
was
done
the Terrell Owens move when he got on the Dallas Stars. Threw his little, you know.
I didn't know that they was able to do that.
They
though.
not supposed to.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah.
They
That's
just
crazy.
But see,
They
the
doing
thing
everything
is,
for clicks. Did you see the one that they doing in high school? And they were doing it in Little League?
No.
It's called the whoop your ass thing.
Oh,
So when you go to the
man.
line, they're hitting you with a belt.
yeah.
That was
No, no,
causing
no.
fights and stuff, man.
No,
So
no.
everybody does stuff for Instagram. How about a little bit of dignity?
Yeah.
Did
You
you,
know?
did
I
you-
don't troll people.
Did you
It
see
was
what?
definitely
Did you
tasteless.
see
I'm
what
not gonna lie
the?
about
Did
that,
you
but
see what
That was very
the
poor
receiver
sportsmanship
did?
of
Man, you put that jacket back on to hide that
We know
ugly
that, but
jacket.
they got-
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater.
That mess.
Don't
man.
be a
I
hater.
was telling you last week about that stuff, man.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater all your
They got
life.
they butt stomped.
Don't tell me it's a Cincinnati jersey right
No,
there.
no,
No.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
We keep talking that's the best San Francisco was.
But let's talk about this too. I'm a little upset. Alabama played Auburn. Auburn is nobody.
Right.
And Alabama won that game, and they actually
shouldn't be that
got
high.
2 up and got into the playoff rankings.
Right. They shouldn't be
Alabama
there.
should be out of the playoff. And I'm not just saying that because I hate the Tide. They're 9-3.
Right.
They lost to Vanderbilt. They lost. I forget the other 2 they lost.
Man, that
the
other- the
Tide
last
should
one they
not
lost was,
be
yeah.
allowed to be in the playoffs.
Right.
And then I'm gonna say with Georgia. Georgia's ranked number 5. The performances they've been put on, they should be way down. IU should be up higher.
I used to be up high, especially
They
if
should
they
be
did
in the
to,
top 4.
Purdue.
Now, I wouldn't say top
they cashed
4,
Purdue like
but they
last
should be
night.
in the top 7. But what it is, there's a lot of bias towards the Big Ten teams.
Yeah.
The SEC hates, well, they're competing for money-wise anyway. Big Ten against SEC. But the SEC just think they're the king of all kings. Bug SEC.
Yeah.
I hate everything about the SEC. I hate every team in the SEC until they play Alabama because I hate Alabama more than I hate the SEC.
Oh, wow.
And I give Georgia Bulldogs a little bit of credit.
I like
Georgia
Alabama.
played Southern University one year, and the kid got hit, and Georgia Bulldogs sent their plane to Baton Rouge to pick that kid's parents up. Georgia helped that kid. That coach for Georgia came to the hospital the next day to check on that kid, make sure that family had everything. So I have a lot more respect for Georgia than the rest of the SEC.
But that's what I said about Ohio State. It seems like they always ranking number. They'll play 3 games and be ranking number 1. How do they do that?
because they're going by
How do they
history.
do that?
I'm saying IU doesn't have the history.
They'll play
Right.
3 games and be ranked
Right.
number 1. I'm like, dude, you only played
Right.
3 games. You won number 1.
Georgia been in the top 4.
I'm talking about Ohio State right now.
Forever.
Ohio State's the same way though.
But
Yeah.
they always number
Yeah.
1 too, man. I don't understand that.
That's
man.
because they most years
Is it
they
because
always
of DNA? Because of their
That's
Yeah.
what they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be because of
But
that.
that's
Because
not
we
fair,
just-
though,
should-
bro. That's not
Should,
fair.
should Clemson be number 12? No.
No, they should be farther down. Actually, Clemson's number 18. They dropped to 18.
Oh,
They got
okay.
beat
This
last-
must
they got
be
beat
this.
yesterday.
Yeah, that
This
must
is
be
an
the week
update.
before. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
12.
And speaking of Clemson or whatever, speaking of Clemson or whatever, quarterback and stuff, Trevor Lawrence, he got kind of mangled up this year.
Oh, did you see that
He
hit?
got
Yeah, that
kind
was-
of
that
mangled
was
up,
a head.
and I'm not happy about that. I like him.
Hey, man.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that
That dude didn't have to do that, man. He didn't have
Oh
to
yeah,
do
there's gonna be
that.
a fine, maybe a suspension.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Definitely
suspension
a low
behind
hit.
that.
So yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville should have said they should have.
Well, they got the fighting behind.
They
They
should
got
have
the fighting
saved. They
behind
should have
it,
saved their money for 1 more year before they gave that boy all that money. Because ever since he didn't got that contract,
Who,
he ain't
Trevor
play-
Lawrence?
Yeah, he ain't
I'm
played
not
like
gonna
Baker.
say all of that, man. It ain't his
It
fault.
happens like that.
When you ain't got, when you don't have the pieces in place, you.
Well, I tell you who ain't
Yeah,
gonna
they
get
Just
it.
like Justin Fields.
There you go.
But
There you go.
But Jacksonville, they was doing pretty decent. They was leading the division the last few years. You know, since he didn't been there, they didn't win a division.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
I don't think
because
that-
because
Houston won it last
year.
Houston
Think
won
that.
it last year. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
but before Stroud got there.
I wanted to see
Because you
Joe
know
do
what?
that.
Yeah,
Because
they
you know
won it. They
what?
won a
The
division,
coach
and they
had the
was- and they was
opportunity
won
to
it.
win
and
that.
they was in the
choked.
playoffs. That's what I'm saying. He led them to the playoffs 2 years in a
Yeah.
row.
I know.
So, but now he didn't got that
won
money
that AFC
going on
South
his
the last 5 years?
to the end of his rookie contract. Now, you know what I'm saying? He's playing like a rookie.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When boys get
So
that,
Houston won it last year. Jacksonville the year before that. Tennessee before that. Tennessee before that. Houston before that. Houston before
Yeah,
that.
they only
and
one
Jacksonville.
slipped in there one time,
could've-
and Jacksonville didn't have a real good record
Oh, I
then.
forgot Tannehill was there. Yeah. They did.
What-
I think they.
What was
They won in
Jacksonville record though?
2021,
yeah.
What was Jacksonville record those 2 times they made it
9-8. It looked like they won it with a 9-8.
That's what I'm
see,
trying to tell you. They weren't really that good. They
was
really had a
good.
good team.
What's their record right now?
Oh, there you are.
They won 3 games so far.
They
We
really
saw it.
had
That
a
was
good
the last
team,
time we
though,
won it
man.
while you
Really,
hated.
man. They-
Right.
and-
No, I'm just
Man,
making a
I
statement.
didn't like Trevor Lawrence when he was at.
You
I love
announced
Trevor
all
Lawrence,
the
man. That boy
other
bad.
ones. You didn't
I
announce
feel
it.
I like him. I like him.
He's a Brock Purdy. You
But-
really want to know.
But
No,
you know
he's
what?
way better
Who's
than
a Brock Purdy?
He's
Trevor
way better.
Lawrence.
He's
That's
way
how-
better
That's how I
than
look at it.
Brock
I'm sorry.
Purdy.
That's how I look at it.
No.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
No,
That is
but I
my
tell you who
opinion.
ain't gonna get the bag when their contract is up.
Well, you got. Well,
Anthony Richardson.
He's gonna get the bag.
No, he
Yes, he is.
No, he ain't.
Yes, he
No, he
is.
ain't.
Well,
They
he
told him I
did.
said it wasn't because
This is the
of him.
best game I've seen him
Anthony
play
Richardson
in all of
is
his
gonna be a
But you
career.
know something? I'm not
Today was the best game I've seen him play. He stayed
He played
solid.
good against
He played a
He
good
played
game.
solid. He
but-
played a good game.
yeah,
He almost jacked it,
the
but he
thing
played
is,
good.
You can't get a bag when you throwing under 200 yards a game.
Hey,
Right.
a lot of
I can't-
receivers
right.
dropped some of those
Yeah,
passes.
I can't-
But
Yeah,
that's the
I
bag.
seen that.
I'm
They
not
did.
gonna
But
put
did
it
you
out
see
on
his
him,
runs
but-
today?
Yeah.
He put him on the back and won the game.
Yeah,
But see,
seen
that's
that.
And I
too
blame, I blame
He
the coach because he wasn't using him
he
as a
ain't
runner
Lamar Jackson,
early in
though.
the
See,
season.
but what I'm saying
He
is that's
can be a
the
Lamar
fear
Jackson, but he
factor,
can be
though.
better than Brock
But
Purdy.
look, that's the fear factor. He has no accuracy, man. That's why he has to
And
run
then
like that.
if you
And
look
and
at-
you don't want your quarterback to
look
run
at
like
the
that.
offensive line today that they had.
You don't want your running back,
It
I
was
mean,
a
your quarterback to
plug
keep
in-
running
You
like
know,
that.
you know what?
Jonathan
The
Taylor
thing,
out there,
for
that's
me
what
with
you got him
Anthony
for.
Richardson,
Huh?
he still doesn't know schemes.
No, no,
Play.
and his
No.
accuracy,
He
his
can't
accuracy
read.
is suck. Yes,
No.
he
He
can't
can't.
read.
Y'all
His
think,
accuracy is out
he's a
there.
veteran. He's only played 13 games as a pro.
That's what I'm saying. I
He
understand
played
that.
less than that in college.
Hey, man.
Y'all are tripping.
Well,
Look here,
they need
look here.
to coach
But-
him, man.
Oh, my
Because
God.
he'll be
But
sitting on the
you have to
sideline
think
for the
about
rest
it.
of the
He
season
played
if he keep going
4
about
years
what
of
he's
high
doing.
school.
Hey, man.
No, he was hurt in high school too. He played 1 year in college,
Yeah, he
Bob.
got about
And he
1
got
year.
hurt last year in the
Yeah,
pros.
but he sat on the bench in college, right?
Hey, man, look
Man,
at
he 1 year in college. He played what,
He
5
didn't-
college games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the 5 games came what at his junior
Okay,
year?
hold on.
At his junior year?
No,
So
no,
he
it's not.
said-
It was his freshman year. He was a freshman. He only
No,
been
they
1 year
don't.
in Florida.
They don't.
Hold on.
No,
Hold on, man.
they
you're
red.
right.
They have to red.
You're right.
shirt.
You're right.
Yeah.
But he only played. Hold on. Let's look at
Yeah.
He got
that.
about 12
Hey,
college
man.
games.
How
Hey,
many
man.
games did Anthony
11.
Richardson play in college?
11 to 12.
Let's go back to college for now while I look this
But
up.
go ahead. But what I'm about to
He
say
was
about-
he's 6'4", hold on.
But he, Anthony Richardson, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Anthony
2020 he
Richardson
played
is,
uh,
come on, man. So I can get
4
my point
games.
across.
2021 he played 8. 2022 he played 12. He played a total of 24 college games.
Okay, but let me ask you a question then.
22
What was the
college
reason
games.
why he
24.
played a total of 24
That's 2
games?
seasons.
Barely.
But
Yeah.
what was the reason why he played 24
Because he
games?
was hurt.
He stayed hurt now, damn near. all the
But
time.
what I'm
I
saying,
I know he ain't, but he just came
but-
off injured. That's
but
saying.
what I'm
because
saying-
he runs the football and he don't have the
But
height
what
and
I'm
that
saying-
he should be having.
No, that's what they supposed to do.
No.
And he slid
Oh,
today.
my God.
Yeah, he was smart today.
If
Last
I
week he
got,
got fined because he ran somebody over. He got fined 2004.
if I got a guy on my team like the running back we got or whatever, there's no way
That's
I'm
a
gonna be running
dual threat. You don't say that about the running back for Buffalo. You don't say that about other running backs, but you want to live in Anthony Richardson.
But they didn't use a dual
You don't.
threat.
You said that.
Yeah.
They used to do
Y'all doing all this fussing and going back. and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
me explain and break it down.
No, wait a minute.
No. Y'all let y'all talk. I gotta break this down for you.
Come on,
Consider
baby.
he
Come
only
on, come
played
on, man.
24 games in college, right?
He
Right.
stayed hurt.
Let's make it make sense, y'all. We're gonna make it make sense.
Stayed
That's
hurt.
what I'm trying to do.
You
Stay
got a
hurt now.
blessing to make it to the NFL.
Absolutely.
They just pulled you right on in and said, we're going to give you the keys to the team. You know what I'm saying? Now, when somebody do something like that for you, it's on you to develop your game and learn and study and practice.
But it's
Absolutely.
also on the coaches
Absolutely.
to
Exactly.
lead
But,
things.
but the thing is, when we say he can't read a defense, that means you need to stay in the film room, understand what people is doing. The
That's
best
my
quarterback-
point. Exactly.
The coach needs
No.
to coach them
Hey,
on
man.
what to do.
Hey, man, I get
No.
that. But
And the coach is not doing their
That's what
job.
I'm saying now.
Why
When
do
you-
players
when
do?
you have-
Hold on.
when
Why
you-
do players do bad in one system, then go to another system and do good? Because it's the coaches
The
and
coaching
the
staff.
assistants.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
So why they let them?
And that system might be easier.
Them then?
But what
To
I'm saying
understand.
is,
But why are they handicapping them then?
they got to because he can't do certain
No,
things.
you're not
He's
handicapped.
limited.
You can't take his dual threat away from him.
Right.
That makes team have to put a spy up. Actually, he's been reading pretty good. He had a
getting a
bad
little
bad
better.
yeah.
He getting a little better. But the thing is, when you look at the
He did all right this
look-
game.
Man, look at you look at the great quarterbacks. Did the coach grab Tom Brady and say, "Hey, I need you to come in here and sit down"? No, Tom Brady wouldn't sit down and study.
Tom Brady was a 4-year star.
But-
the only
but-
reason Tom
At
Brady got
Michigan,
in
yeah.
is because our boy got
But
hurt.
understand what I'm saying?
He was a
Tom-
4-year
Drew
star.
Bledsoe.
No, Tom Brady.
When the
Tom
Drew
Brady was
Bledsoe-
like,
But y'all
he was like fifth
but y'all
string,
go-
and
but
he
y'all
wasn't even
going
fourth,
away
second
from what
string.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Okay, you know you ain't had that
Yeah.
4 years to go in there and start in college and stuff
yeah.
like that. That means you behind the 8 ball. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. That's
Are
my
you
point.
behind the 8 ball?
That's
You
my
behind the 8 ball?
point.
You really are.
So that means you got to go in here and study,
No
bro.
matter
Right.
how much studying he does, it's going to take a coach to teach you what you're actually looking at. Just because I'm looking at film, don't mean I know what I'm looking
Right,
at.
but that's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
gotta
Right.
have
The
your
coach, the
Tell
quarter,
him
that's
to
the
look it up.
quarterback's
Right.
coach.
The
He has
offensive
to be in
coordinator
there.
or somebody needs
Yeah,
to sit him
he's in there,
down.
yeah.
And you know what they
Whoever
said
called
today?
He has to
plays.
be willing to go in there and
You
sit
know
down
what
and do it, though.
and you know what they
That's what I'm
said
saying.
today.
And you-
because
I'm
he,
with you when
because
you're
he because he got pulled for those 2 games, they say he's much better now because he's
been in there,
coming
he's been
in
studying,
early,
he's coming in early,
staying
studying.
longer,
Yeah.
and that was his problem.
And see,
He
I
wasn't.
didn't
He
hear that,
wasn't.
and I just broke it
Yeah,
down.
no, they
Yeah.
said that. They
Yeah.
said that during the. They said
that during the game
Yeah,
today.
during
Yeah,
the
see,
game.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's
And I
going,
didn't
coming
hear
in
what-
early and staying long.
Those announcers today were obvious. They were biased. You can hear it in their voice every
Oh,
time.
yeah,
they-
yeah,
they were
Oh
very
yeah,
biased.
yeah.
Well, but they kept it real when they said
And-
he's standing
and the thing
in
about
gym
those-
and standing
those
in-
announcers,
standing
who
in the
were
locker
they?
room
'Cause I'd
and
never
going
heard of
over the schematics or
But
whatever.
I've always said he's going to be a damn good quarterback. He is. If he go and put the work in that he needs to put in, he is going to be he's going to be just like Lamar Jackson, bro. And Jalen Hurts.
But he got to read. He got to learn how to read those.
Y'all learn how to
things.
read the
That's
scheme.
that's his downfall right there.
That and that accuracy.
Not
Yeah.
unless you're special like Peyton Manning was.
'Cause you
or
know
whatever,
what?
You can read it.
I
You can
saw-
read out and everything
I
like
saw-
that.
How many interceptions? Who holds the record for most interceptions
In a season.
as a rookie?
Peyton
Manning.
Manning.
Exactly.
Peyton
So, did he know how to read defenses when he started out?
But he
Did he know how to read defenses?
Yes,
when
he
started
did.
out?
I
No.
give a reasoning for that, though.
No.
Thank you.
I give reasoning for that. I think he did. I just
I
think
think he
that
did,
he
but-
was so
No,
cocky.
he did.
He was
so
new.
cocky.
He was
super
new
cocky.
to
He
the
was super
next
cocky.
level.
Right.
You know, he
You
showed
know.
that super
the game-
cockiness
So-
against
the game
New
speeds
England
up on you,
Patriots
but
during
you gotta-
championship games
and
or whatever.
And you got to be able to read the schemes, especially
Right.
even as a runner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh-huh.
He has to be able to understand. Okay,
Right.
when that DN come up or stay in, you give it to the running back.
Okay,
Sometimes he don't hand the ball off when he needs to. He tries to run, and that messes up the whole thing.
What
You
did
gotta
Peyton
be able to
Manning
read
do the
that.
very next season? What did he do the very next season, though?
He really did his job
Right.
on that one. I'm
But
not
what did
gonna
Peyton
lie.
Manning do the very
Right.
next season, though?
He played good. Peyton Manning's
He
one of
put
my
up
favorite
record-breaking
players.
stats.
I'm not knocking Peyton
That's
Manning.
my dude
I'm
right
just
there,
saying
man.
that it takes time.
Yeah, but you got to
Yeah,
get that work in.
well, it's
the
been
game.
2 years for
Right.
this guy. How much time we need?
Listen,
Yeah.
He ain't played a full
The
season.
hell, he been hurt all this time. He had plenty of times to
Oh,
and
my
stuff.
Yeah.
But what you doing on
And-
that whole time?
yes.
You used to be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
I ain't never been no Cowboys fan. Oh my God.
Cowboys.
Ah.
That's all about that.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Like, no, you was with the Cowboys.
No, man. I ain't never-
He was with the
We're talking
Cowboys.
about college football, though. 'cause
Let's go back to college.
Yeah.
We're talking about Notre Dame, USC. That was a great game.
Great game.
We was actually talking about Colorado, but okay.
To clinch, to win what?
We was actually
Yeah,
talking about
200-yard
Colorado.
return, 200-yard returns.
We was on our way to that
Actually,
game.
I think Marcus Freeman's a better coach than Deion if you want to talk coaches.
I agree.
I think
agree.
Marcus
Marcus
Freeman's a
Freeman's a
better
bad boy.
coach.
Yeah.
I agree. I
If
definitely
I was
agree.
to send my son to college, it's gonna be one of them. I would love for him to play with one of them too. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I'm
But
sitting with Notre
is-
Dame.
But Notre Dame is my number one. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sitting with
I
Notre
love this
Dame.
Notre Dame. No, we're
Yeah.
hands down. My number one college team is Notre Dame.
Yeah, I love
Like
Notre
her.
Dame.
Yeah.
So
Gold
Notre
blue
Dame,
going through.
if they, I think they were number 4, but if they maintain number 5, they're going to get a home game. And I don't think anybody wants to come in South Bend and
No,
play.
no,
They're
not
number
a
4.
fight. No, they won't come to South Bend and play.
So Texas has to play Georgia in the SEC championship game.
Right.
Texas gonna get their get back.
I don't know if Texas can beat Georgia.
Texas gonna get their get back.
I don't know
If
if
they
Texas
start-
can beat Georgia.
Texas gonna get their
if
get
they
back.
start little, if they
I'm
start,
telling you, they gonna get their get back.
if they start little Manning, they'll beat them.
They gonna get their get back. Because
Arch Manning.
Start Arch Manning, they'll beat
If,
them.
if Georgia
What's-
plays,
what's the
if
other
Georgia
quarterback
plays-
right
if
there?
Georgia plays Texas like they came out and played Georgia Tech.
You
Texas
do
is
know
gonna
the
get their get
SEC championship game's in Atlanta.
If
That's
they
basically a home game for
Home
Georgia.
game, yeah.
if they start
Okay.
little
But I'm
Archie,
just saying, though.
they start little Arch, they'll beat them. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They sit the other quarterback down. They just start
I
Arch,
think
man.
Georgia is tired of people saying that they ain't jack and they should be in
But
there.
Georgia's always
I'm one of
there,
the
though.
ones who-
They
I'm
are
one of the
always
ones who think
there.
They should have dropped a little. They should have dropped. They went up one spot from 6 to 5.
But who's always Georgia's always
After
there,
losing
though,
yesterday?
man.
We gonna
Georgia won. They beat Georgia Tech.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that's good though. When you really look at the top 12 and break it down for the playoffs
Oh yeah,
right now,
absolutely.
anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. The only one looking the strongest right now is Oregon. But right
Yeah.
now, any of them can be beat.
Well, the teller the
Boise State is in there, too.
Because Boise
State is in there, too.
State's gonna be that upset team
Yep.
right
Who
there.
does Boise State really play?
But people don't understand that. They
now, that
outwatch
running
it.
back, the guy,
They-
he's up for the high. Him
Look,
and
but y'all
Travis
have,
Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
yeah.
Yeah, they 1 and
Probably
2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know,
You
uh,
guys
But
are
y'all
great.
have to-
I like
y'all
that
have
you
to
all are scripted and the report.
Rapport.
Oh, okay.
Rapport.
I couldn't see it. I ain't got my glasses on.
You
yet.
are.
we aren't.
You are.
Say you guys are
You
great.
all
You
should.
guys
Just
are
off
great.
the
You
show.
guys
Yeah,
are
that's how we
great.
do it. That's how we do
That's
it.
how
Yeah.
we do it. That's how we do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama
Thank
Rita.
you.
Is that
Yeah.
Mama Rita right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
We
For
love
one
you,
thing-
darling.
For
But-
one thing, I
but-
did go organize with this guys. I got a 49ers fan here and
A hater.
Yeah,
A hater.
Oh, my
He
God.
sound like
Yeah.
all other teams.
A hater.
Well, I ain't gonna even say nothing because he all, if I say something about LeBron, he gonna really turn into me because he gonna think I'm a Lakers fan again. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, get off LeBron's back.
Man, LeBron's my dude, man.
Man, mine too.
You remember how he used to
Mine
get
too.
on my
Yeah,
head?
yeah,
about-
yeah.
Oh, you a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
You a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, back to that though.
Next week. Let's
That's
stay
cool.
on football.
Let's go.
Who?
But honestly,
No,
if
no,
you really
no,
look at
no,
the top 12 though, this is ready to be one of the best college playoffs there is. It is so wide open because you can't sit here and say, oh, this team is going to win or that team, because it's at any given game somebody big. can
Now, I have a
lose.
question for y'all.
Okay.
I have a question for y'all. So when Deion came to Colorado, right, He brought his boys in, right?
Yeah.
Coaches as well as players, right? Didn't Boise State do the same thing?
IU
this
did
year?
the same thing too.
IU did the same thing.
Yeah.
Who wrote the playbook on that?
Come on,
Deion.
man. Deion did.
Deion.
But you gotta
So
understand
now look at all these. Look at all these. Look at all these. Now look at the rankings.
Yeah.
Look where
And
they at.
also, IU had a good draft season too. Though. They got some good
the reason they got
drafts
at
on their
Deion, man,
pick
you
too
gotta
as well.
understand. Deion ain't just got the alumni backing him up right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't just a lot. When you look on there, he got rappers, singers, actors, actresses. Everybody's there.
Affleck.
Affleck. Thank you. Everybody's there to support his team.
Yeah,
You showed me one college game when you got
He's Deion Sanders.
you got
Right.
a concert before your pregame. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
This
But
is
he's
what I'm
Deion
talking about.
Sanders, man. I
He
mean,
got,
you know.
that's how he raised all that NIL money.
For those players. Yeah.
Nah.
He is.
No, he's not.
I always
he's not.
said that.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and we're gonna get off of Deion. Let's go shut it down. Deion is a man of God. And when I tell you right now, when you got a man of
Okay.
God, and
Ain't
you got
nothing
God
stopping
behind, ain't nothing gonna stop
Yeah.
you. I don't need
But
you. I don't need you.
you know
I don't
what I
need you to
mean?
back me because God got you.
Case closed.
Case closed.
You're right.
Case closed.
Right.
Case
Right.
closed.
A lot of people that
But I want to say, this
Did you
though.
forget that Deion is a pastor, right?
Pastor,
He preaches.
all for the what he preach?
Oh,
All
no.
for the money, arrogance.
You don't preach no
He don't
humble.
preach like he don't preach humbleness.
But I want to say this though
Yes, he
about.
do.
He don't preach humbleness.
Man, come
We're
on,
not gonna talk
man.
about. We're not gonna talk about basketball or whatever. But I do want to key in on what.
Play the field. It's all for the money.
Listen, I know we're not talking about basketball, but I do want to say this. Is I was not a LeBron fan, but what I'm saying over the years of watching him and everything up until this point and what he's doing now is simply amazing, man. I mean,
It is.
it's simply amazing.
It is.
And
Bottom
you
line.
ain't got to be a fan to acknowledge that or whatever. The boy is bad. The boy is bad. The boy is
He
bad.
is.
That's all I got to say.
Come on, man.
I mean, when you're the oldest player on the team,
Hey,
more than the league,
and how can he not be in the MVP conversation?
Come on, man.
Not this year. I mean,
Yes.
he's a great player. I will
Yes.
give him props. I like him better off the field than on the field.
You're on the
On the
court.
Everything
court.
he does off the field for
On the
youth
court.
and everything.
Court.
Oh, yeah, he's
Court.
on the definitely,
Yeah.
definitely a mentor.
Yeah. So, but Buddy's on the court, and it could be because, I'm a Pacer fan. He's a Memphis.
Yeah, I get that.
Speaking of Pacers, did you see the Pacer game today? Huh?
It wasn't over. Why are we switching to basketball? I thought we
Well,
were
No,
basketball
that was my. I
No,
want the
we
same
talk
thing
all
to say.
sports, okay?
Let's go back to football.
No,
He
see, he getting emotional now
Control the
because
offense. We got to back him up now. We got to block the shot.
cause
Read option him. Read option him.
he don't want to talk about
Read
that
option.
AW that they got today.
Man.
And you know what that is, don't you?
Hey, man, you gonna back up off my Pacers, man.
No, but here's the thing.
I'm kind of disappointed in them, but y'all got on my back when I said.
No.
But y'all
I
got on my back
understand.
when I said Halliburton is overrated. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think so. I don't think so.
he's overrated.
Yeah, I
Look,
know they lost.
I like
I
the
don't need your
Pacers.
2
Hey,
cents.
hey, man,
I don't need your 2 cents.
You don't even watch sports.
Matter of fact, don't make me start doing you like Charles Barkley does on
Look,
TNT.
look.
Lucky Smith.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
that's my brother though, man. But he don't. He like Bo. He don't know though.
He don't know.
He don't know.
Hey, Lucky, you cool with me. You cool with me, Lucky.
But yeah, man. But the
He said,
Pacers.
can they contest who he's talking about?
Can they say
Pacers? So he said, can they context?
We gonna ignore his typing skills and stuff.
I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Context. Can we
But
they
but
context?
I was just gonna
Can
say
they stay on
today's
context?
game.
Okay.
we all
How you up
context.
by
we all
19 and you
context.
get
We-
blowed out
We ain't
by
got no scripted stuff.
We
Did
ain't
you
got
see
no
the other
script yet.
comment? We ain't
Yeah, we don't
scripted.
have, that's a, yeah,
We do
don't
all
have-
15.
Yeah, we do our
Because
thing,
he
man.
took the people out the game.
I know
We
it.
got a lot of
And
people
that's what I
hurt.
said
We got a lot of
last
people
week.
hurt, though. But let's talk about you.
next
Want to talk
man up?
basketball? Hold on. You want to talk basketball? You remember how proud James was to win the in-season tournament last year?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about this gets us prepared, and then they lost it, didn't make the playoffs. And then look, he lost the other day, and it put him out of the in-season
Hey,
tournament.
right,
You know what
right.
he said? Oh, I don't think these games matter that much.
Oh, they don't.
the heck
Yeah,
outta
you
here,
yeah,
man.
what
Right.
they don't matter. Y'all compete.
Hey man, he old man. He can't remember what he said last year.
Right.
He know
Well,
bas-
he's got- yeah, they put-
he
they
know
out of the play-in
basketball, but
tournament
you know
now.
what I'm saying. He forgot what he said last year when they won it.
And
Man, he don't
man,
remember.
you should have
It was a long season.
It's a long season.
Somebody swatted this stuff off. Bill.
Bill. Bradley Bill.
Pent his stuff on the backboard.
Yes.
He pinned his-
I do like Bradley Beal. I do
Yeah,
like
Bradley Beal. He
I like
thought he had an
Bradley.
easy layup, and Bradley Beal came up there.
But
Not
the man-
today.
Gave some of his
But
own
the man,
medicine.
Yeah.
40, I mean, you know, he gonna get a couple. I mean,
Yeah.
he's older now.
So we gonna-
he wouldn't have
y'all
did
wanna
that
talk
when LeBron was
basketball?
25.
Y'all want to talk basketball? We're going to talk basketball. Injuries are playing a major part in a
Big
lot
part.
of teams.
Yeah,
Yeah, these Similac babies out
You
there,
know,
they too soft
I mean,
now.
Pacers had two Achilles.
They too soft.
My guy hurt right now. Steph hurt. I'm not happy about that.
He played last night, though.
He did not. He did not.
Yes, he
didn't play
did.
last night. No,
Yes, he did.
He
Yeah,
played
he
last
had
night.
23 points last night.
Well, I didn't.
Steph.
We must have
How
came
you
back
know
last
about
night.
His team. and he
Well,
didn't know
look
it-
here.
thought that was
Bo
his team.
knows, okay?
I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up.
Ain't that his team?
I
That's
gotta
supposed to
look-
be.
Well, last I knew he wasn't gonna play. They said he was. Well, they did say he
might
was
have talked
game
about
time
golf
decision.
music.
They said he was
Come
game
on,
time
man.
decision. They said he was
Come
game time
on.
decision.
Hey, look.
Come
Put
on.
your gospel, yo. Ass out of here and stop looking at the sports spot. Nah, I'm just joking, love. I'm just joking. I don't want that smoke. I'm cool with your brother. I don't want that smoke. Don't come up here.
Oh man, but yeah, man.
But okay.
Basketball it's up and down, right? That's early in the
It's gonna-
season.
And it's too early
Yeah,
to
you know what I'm
really.
saying? So people got
You
there's
know-
gonna be injuries because people really wasn't working out and training like they supposed to on the whole
Right
season.
around
And
all
you know
the
what?
time.
Yeah,
I like
it's gonna be
I like
Christmas.
I like NBA basketball because you know, like they'll play up until about 20 games left in the season. It used to be like halfway through the season, they play a little bit more. So the last 20 games, it's like a fight for all.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it makes the game that
interesting.
more competitive and
Eric
interesting.
Washington let Russ cook. I was good, man. I was trying to get on that, Eric. I was trying to get on that, bro. Cause Russ, he cooked today, baby. He was in the kitchen cooking it like stir fry, baby. Well, I'm telling you.
I never liked Russell Wilson.
Steelers
Bro.
can get the
Hey.
hopes up. The Steelers
Hey.
won't win, Jack.
They won't win nothing with
They
Russell
won't
Wilson,
win
especially if
that.
he the quarterback.
Hey, look here.
It was the bingo.
At this point, the reason
Yeah, it was the
The
bingo.
reason I'm glad the Steelers are winning right now because one,
They're 9-3 now.
Tomlin never had a losing season.
Absolutely.
And then everybody knocked, Wilson and Fields, as far as being the quarterbacks there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, these are two bum
Speaking of-
quarterbacks. They could but they
speaking of-
actually go and win the division.
Speaking of Justin Fields,
He heard me. He heard me when I said I was.
Hey, but
Yeah,
okay.
they throwing
They
sides.
played Cincinnati today.
right?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is not that good of a team.
No,
you
but-
know?
Now they not.
And
They used to
and
be.
They
They
struggle.
still good. They just struggling right now.
They struggle with that. But what I'm gonna say is, the Steelers will be one and done. One and done.
That's if.
It
That's
depends
if
on who
Russ.
they run into
That's
in
if
the
Russ
playoffs.
hold. I mean, that's if he hold
The
himself
Steelers
together.
will be one and done.
That's if he hold himself together. But they do got Justin Fields as backup though, right?
But
Yes,
speaking
they still
speaking
don't
of Justin
That's
Fields,
you know, I don't even see
speaking
why
of
that-
Justin Fields, they talk about how terrible he was in Chicago.
Yeah, but man,
But-
they now
but
they fired
look.
the head coach.
They fired the head.
I told you that
Yeah,
earlier.
that's what
I
my
just said
point.
it.
That's my point.
It's the coaching.
It's the coaching.
Purdue
It's
fired
been
their
the
coach today too. They had coach today too. They
Everybody
need-
get
I guess so. One win.
only won
They had
one
one.
game.
I know, man.
No, their first win of the season was what, a 77-0 blowout of somebody.
Yeah.
And they ain't won a game
Well, they
since.
lost to IU 66-0. Anything can
Right.
happen in a rivalry game, but I knew that was going
Right.
to be a blowout because IU was trying to increase their ranking.
They ranked
They
themselves
wanted to
together,
play
yeah.
good.
Right.
and
Yeah,
dress
but
fast.
yeah.
And they did that.
But they
But-
did that.
I like the brother, but I'm going to tell you something. That brother, he was a defensive coordinator for Illinois, but he played his college ball in Colorado. If Deion Sanders, they were looking at him for that job in Colorado until they hired Deion.
Wow.
He would have got that job in
Yeah,
Colorado.
yeah,
So what you
exactly.
said is Colorado still wouldn't be winning.
And I didn't know. I mean, that little running back guy you got, he's tough,
but
man.
Yeah.
but
That
Justin
running back
Fields,
tough.
they talk about him in Chicago.
Yeah.
But you look back on it, they never had an offensive line.
Man, they still got the same record. But
They
got,
still-
think about it though. They got better offensive players around. Oh boy, now and than what Fields had. Fields
Right.
didn't have all the
No,
weapons
Fields
around
didn't,
him.
no.
Right.
man.
But they got the same record. So just imagine if
Right.
you gave Fields all them weapons
Yeah.
within the system that he already knew how to play.
Right.
And
You
he's
see
way
what I'm
more
saying?
mobile than Russ.
Right.
than
Man,
Russell and Russell.
they would have been a good team
I think
this
he's
year.
way
Really, though.
more mobile than Russ. I mean, that's just me.
Steelers, yeah, you must be smoking something. You didn't tell me your brother was
Hey,
out
man,
of rehab.
This dude been a Super Bowl.
He's lucky still got Steelers gonna win the Super Bowl.
No, man, what's wrong with that
What
guy,
is he
man?
smoke? Hey, hold on. I got it. Didn't the Colts beat the Steelers' butt?
Yes, we did.
There it is.
Didn't the Colts beat the Steelers' butt?
Well, we gotta say there it is.
Oh, man.
You shouldn't type nothing else
Ain't
come
nothing
up on the screen.
Not tonight.
You
Nothing about the
and no
Steelers.
other Steelers fan should ever say.
Hey, he might be emotional. He might be a little emotional after that statement.
Oh, he's talking about Lucky. We talking about Lucky.
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 You should, or Eric Washington.
Yeah.
A Steelers fan should not have anything to say today.
I mean, but they can brag a little bit because they won. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They in the playoffs. They feeling good about themselves. I mean,
They
you
going
can't-
first round, though,
You
bro.
can't knock them. You know they feeling good right now. But
They
once
going
they lose
first
in the
round.
playoffs, then you can say, well.
They going
I
first
told
round.
you so. You know what I'm saying? But right
Right.
now we gotta let them have their little joy.
Let me tell y'all something about the Bears.
Don't you agree, brother? They go in the first round, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you something about the
Who,
Bears.
Pittsburgh?
I'm
They
gonna say
got-
second round.
I'll tell you something about the Bears. Every quarterback that they've gotten rid of, the coach has gotten fired the next time. Every one of them.
Every one
Even
of them.
Fields, there's been like 4 of them. They had Justin Fields.
Mitch Trubisky.
They had a whole lot of them that just got straight
Man.
fired.
Boy.
I don't care for the Bears either. I mean, Bears hate the coach because they remember
Thank you,
in the
Laurel.
Super Bowl.
Lucky is tripping. We already know.
That we tore me
Yeah,
fucking with a guy by the name
What's
Peyton
up,
Manning.
what's up, LB? I appreciate
My
it.
mama dropped him on his head as a baby. You know what I'm saying? He don't know.
I will say that the Care Bears, I call them the Care Bears because I don't care for their
Right.
fans always staying living in 85, 86. And I realize the Bears will never be Jack again. The Bears hate Prince. I'm gonna tell you why the Bears hate Prince. The Bears hate Prince because when they were playing the Colts in the Super Bowl in Miami, and Prince started singing Purple Rain, they knew the game was over there. Every time they hear Purple Rain, they have a heart. They want to cry. They want to cry.
They want to
That's
have
the Bears
son.
fan.
So you said they gonna play Purple Rain when they get in the playoffs?
Hey, if you
Hey, wait,
look at
who was
the
that
Bears
quarterback?
fan, play Purple Rain.
Who was the quarterback then when they did that to him? Who was the quarterback?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Absolutely.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
why I was so happy the Colts beat New England there.
Yeah.
I don't care if Tom Brady. I don't even want to listen to Tom Brady as an announcer. I cut the TV down if he's announcing the game.
You know the coach still got a chance to make the
I
playoffs.
feel a little
Yes, I
different.
know
I like
that.
Tom.
I know that. We got to beat Denver in 2 weeks. Got to buy. I keep up with my team.
I understand.
Right.
I
But
understand.
Denver playing good. I ain't gonna lie. Now, if he go out there and
Knicks
play,
is playing good.
if
Go
he,
Knicks.
if he go out there and play good against Denver, and we can pull a win out there, I think we might be all right to make it to the playoffs.
Is it at Denver?
I might actually give him that chance.
at Denver?
It's at Denver. I might actually give him that chance to maybe squeak into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll give him the game over Denver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I
Talking about the
understand that
Colts?
I'm not supposed to be
Talking about the
biased.
Colts?
So
Yeah.
I want to apologize to the Steelers, the Pats, the Bears, and who else do I hate? The Cowboys. I want to apologize.
You hate everybody in the NFL except for the coach.
No, I got respect for other teams. I love the Cubs.
Look
I
at
love
John
respect
Williams.
for
He
the
said,
Ravens.
he said,
I'm saying
saying
the same thing all year. If the Bears would
He's a
have
big
given
Bears
Fields
fan.
weapons, it would have been a different. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with
Exactly.
that. I agree with that. They didn't
Yep.
give him a chance,
They ain't
man.
got a chance.
You're an honest Bears fan.
Yeah,
Real.
they ain't give him
I
a chance.
appreciate
They
that.
ain't
I hated they traded Justin Fields because you know what I'm saying. I'm like, boy, y'all just gave away good money right there.
Right.
You knew what you had in Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying. But you bring
He
a
just
guy
didn't have
in that-
anything in front of
But
him.
I will admit,
Yeah,
Williams
exactly.
has looked nice. That timeout was
Hey,
his
man.
problem. That was
Caleb,
the coach's fault.
talk about Caleb. I like
He
Caleb.
has
I
looked
like
pretty
Caleb.
nice. He
man.
looked better than what I thought he was
Hey,
going to
man,
look.
when everybody kept saying Caleb should go number one, I kept telling everybody Jaden Daniels should be number one.
Yeah.
I kept saying Caleb Williams should be maybe
And let me tell you
4 or
something about
5.
both them
But
quarterbacks.
nobody wanted to listen to me. Everybody was just on that
Let me tell you something
bandwagon.
about. Let me tell you, damn you, Reggie. Not my bad, Terrell. Hey, let me tell you something about
Damn
those
Reggie.
two quarterbacks, Williams and
Jaden Daniels.
they played a lot of football, which AR hasn't.
Right.
That's
They
why
have.
it's so good. Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, you wanna know what's good though? What's good is
Sub-Zero coming
that
over here.
Sub-Zero that's getting ready to come over here.
That's
boy.
right.
You know
Come
what I'm
on with
saying?
it. Come on.
Sub-Zero, you know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
What else we getting? Oh, we getting all kind of goodies.
They are
boy.
sponsors.
We getting all.
Oh
This
yeah.
feel like a
Oh, yeah.
Party, boy.
Oh yeah.
Hold on before y'all take it.
Oh shoot, we got.
What it is. I don't know.
Hey man, we love our Sub-Zero family.
Hot chocolate and we have
Yeah, come on over here so we can see you.
Sub-Zero.
This our Sub-Zero family. Come on, cameraman.
Come Piana.
Yeah, come in between.
Yeah,
come
on
in between.
Stay right here.
There we go.
There we is.
There
There
we
it
go.
is.
Lower your head.
have-
Stoop
we
down a
have
little
gourmet
bit.
hot chocolates and we have fresh baked cinnamon rolls.
Woo!
A little hot, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Y'all just don't know.
Oh, this is make my
Oh,
day,
man.
boy.
You ain't lying.
My wife watching
I'ma
the show.
dig off
I'm
into
sorry,
it
they told me
now.
to do it.
I really don't want to drink this hot chocolate. I want the white stuff around my mouth and everything, but I'm going to drink this hot chocolate.
See, I forgot this is a family show. Hey man, well shout out to our sponsor Sub-Zero.
That's right.
47
Thank you,
South Illinois
Sub-Zero.
Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, man. They are the best. And y'all need to come on in here and get y'all some of this ice cream and hot chocolate, all this goods. They got it all in here, man. Come check it out.
Hey, man, I feel like I'm on ESPN when they be bringing all that food out for college game day and everything.
Man.
Hey, I think we need to end the show so I can enjoy the cinnamon bun and hot chocolate. Because
Well,
it's
we are-
definitely cold outside.
We are almost about the episode. No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Baby. Let's get
Yes, sir. All right. All right. All right. I'll wait.
I can't believe a Steeler fan, Eric Washington, gave us something free. He probably going to charge us on the back end. That's the owner of Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
If you love science
I'm ready.
and ice cream, go to Sub-Zero
ready.
Ice
Oh,
Cream.
Sub-Zero
Who
in
knew
this-
you could have so many options? From
But,
cream to
anyway.
fresh, delicious flavors.
Anyway, so y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but do y'all bowl any?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Not
Yeah.
good, but I bowl.
Yeah.
Everybody,
I
the
can
only
bowl.
thing
So-
I don't do
I can
good.
bowl.
So you know who George Branham is?
No, no.
My bad.
Huh? So y'all, you know who George Branham is, right?
No.
Oh,
Fill us in.
he's a professional bowler, black bowler.
Okay.
And he was the first black bowler to win a PGA tournament.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And he lives here. So, but anyway, here's the story. My story is about the TNBA, the National Bowling Association. The story of the National Bowling Association, the TNBA, was yet another piece of the African American epic. It is in America where the formal seeds of what would become TNBA were sown. In the 1920s, participation in the sport by black Americans was primarily as pen setters, janitors, and custodians. However, some African Americans did engage in bowling under particular circumstances. The dominant social attitude was that Caucasians did not want to share their lanes with other races.
I'm not fool.
The National Bowling Association is a nonprofit corporation organized in August of 1939 in Detroit, Michigan, for the express purpose of encouraging blacks to develop their skills in the game of 10-pin. It was originally known as the National Negro Bowling Association
Oh man.
because at the time of its birth, blacks and non-Caucasians were not permitted to belong to ABC or WIBC due to certain restrictive clauses in their constitutions.
Right.
The
Okay.
bowlers from Cleveland were major impact factors in the formation of what would initially become the National Negro Bowling Association, NNBA. Black investors took the posture that would have to either buy existing lanes or build some. Their initial challenge ranged from getting reasonable prices from owner banks to reason for restricting desired activities at proposed property sites. They finally found a property that met the need dimensions criteria. However, they had to pay a higher price for its purchase. The Brunswick Corporation recommended a builder who was subsequently told by the bank to get cash up front or it would cut off its credit. Mr. C. Ferguson built the 12-lane Fun Bowl in Indianapolis, Indiana in 1942, and that's the first bowling alley I ever bowled at.
Where was it located at?
It's down by
That was
the
a long
avenue.
time ago when
Oh,
we
man,
big
cool.
dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I kept telling everybody you was around when Jesus was around, so you know everything.
Hey, I was the 13th apostle.
That was good.
boy.
Hey, that was a good.
Good.
Hey,
Sub-Zero.
Y'all better
Y'all
come
gotta
in.
get this hot chocolate. Y'all gotta get this cinnamon roll.
Man.
Oh man, I'm almost. This is fine.
Boy.
and give it up for both for always knowing, man. Giving us food for thought.
Yeah.
Always giving us food for thought. Both
Hey,
of
man, can you take us out of here, man? So I can eat this and
Yeah,
see?
oh yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in today, man. We're sitting here grubbing on this Sub-Zero right now.
Right.
We forgot what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Troll King, Bo Nose, man. That was a good history fact.
All right,
there.
all right.
And LJ over here, Lil J. You know what I'm saying? We are so
Go.
glad that y'all tuned in.
Go Warriors.
Oh Lord. Anyway.
If you love science and ice cream, go to Sub-Zero Ice Cream. Who knew you could have so many options? From cream to fresh, delicious flavors and mix-ins, all resulting in millions of combinations to tame that sweet tooth. Then it's nitrogen blasted and frozen right before your very eyes, with over 10 times smaller crystals than ordinary. So small you can't even see them. Smaller crystals mean smoother ice cream. Fresh, delicious, science. Sub-Zero Ice Cream.
Top 6 sponsored by Sub-Zero presents Sports Fight. Starring Michelle Hayes, Reggie Sykes, Smooth, Bo Nose, and Little J.